Mr. Speaker. I rise to ask question number 078/2023.
77 or 78?
77 is not on stored project.
Okay, fine.
It is different.
Okay.
But the one I'm asking is a stored project.
Okay, ask 78.
Could the Cabinet Secretary provide details of total contract sum and the contract period for the construction of Ngunyi Road and Nziu Bridge in Kitui County? Mr. Speaker, Ngunyi Road is the one which is stored, but Nziu Bridge is not stored. It is ongoing. Number 2, could the CS explain why the construction of the said road and bridge, the said road are stored for such a long time?
You are saying the same road and bridge? And
no, I've said, I've clarified, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
Yes. The bridge is going on.
Okay.
But the road is stored. Yes. Why it has taken such a long period, and state when the projects are expected to be completed. Number 3, clarify whether there were any corporate social responsibility projects provided for the contracts of the two, and if so, provide details and timelines for delivery.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
CNN, yours is also on stalled road.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to ask this question 79 of 2023 to our young and able Cabinet Secretary for Roads and Transport. 1. Could the Cabinet Secretary explain the status of the remaining section of Kibwezi, Kitui, Kabati, Migwani, Bondoni Road, which was being upgraded to bitumen standards and as stored? 2. State when construction of the said road is expected to be completed and the measures that the ministry has put in place to ensure that the project is not abandoned before its completion. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Peter Masara. Peter Masara, your question is also on a stalled road.
The question is on an installed bridge, Kokendi Arombi Bridge in Suna West constituency.
It's not a stalled road. Okay, we'll leave it aside. Gideon Mulungi.
Mr. Speaker, the other ones are not stored.
Clerk, how did you allocate Gideon Mulungi 3 questions in one day? The next, in fact, he has 4. Yes. So we'll leave out Gideon 81. We go to 83, another Gideon Mulungi. Is it on a stalled road?
You can answer, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, you can answer.
The reason, Mr. Speaker, is I gave these questions at the beginning of this session.
No problem, just proceed and answer. I didn't ask you anything.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask question number 77/2023 to the CS. Number 1, provide details on the road total contract sum and the contract period for construction of Kalisasi Mumbuni Road, Phase 1 and Phase 2. Indicate when the construction of the Kalisasi Mumbuni Road is expected to be completed. Consider extending the construction of Kalisasi Mumbuni Road to Mumbuni Shopping Center instead of the current terminus. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Go on to 81.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Could the CS provide a status report on the use of Nairobi Expressway since its inauguration and how it has improved traffic congestion in the city? Number 2, state when the ministry intends to improve the main Mombasa.
That is slightly different, Gideon. You can hold on that.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
We go to 83. Ask 83.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Could the CS provide details of the total contract sum and the contract period for construction of Mwingi Slaughterhouse Road? Number 2, explain the causes for the delay in the construction of the said road, which is yet to be completed, including work relating to drainage, access culverts, and the reinstatement of services such as water pipes and the street lights, among others. Mr. Speaker, the road is completed, but the services which were removed have not been reinstated. Thank you.
Last one, John Njuguna, member for Kiambaa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I ask question number 115, 2023 to the Minister. Provide a list of all stored loads project in the country, enumerating the reasons for the stalling of each of the projects. Question 2, provide details of all pending bills owed to load contractors in the country and explain the measures in place to settle and the status of each of the pending bill. Question 3, explain the measures that the ministry is taking to ensure that the stored works resume and that all pending bills are immediately settled. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Minister, from the way I see it, answer all the other questions, then you will come to this very broad one of John Njuguna that is likely to attract almost a supplementary from everybody. Because when he says a list of all stalled road projects, I'm sure every member has a story to tell about